Now we are going to create a feature branch where we have push and pull option already given. Now I'm going to depict my main branch where we do not have any file as of now. So we will have to create a feature or sub branch. I'm going to click this DevOps. Here we have main option. Can you see on top this branch is showing main? Click on this main over here. Can you see currently we have main branch only. In future we will create sub branch and then perform some pull and push actions. Nevertheless, I'm going to create a branch which is called DevOps underscore sub branch underscore 1. Let's make it first branch under the umbrella of main branch here. Now expand this option here. Here we have main and DevOps. If you click on this main, switch branch anyway, you can view the files which comes under this umbrella main. If you expand this drop down DevOps sub branch, click on switch branch anyway, you can view all the files which comes under this folder here. Now hit this close option here on right top. Here we have Azure DevOps. Here we have project. And I'm going to close this option. Going to click on repository. Going to click this history. Let's refresh again. You don't need to click on this refresh. If you click on this drop down, here we have repository. If you click on this main option here, can you see DevOps sub branch 1? Moreover, you will find another sub branch as well. So this is main, which is default, and this is main DevOps sub branch which we have created in DevOps. However, I didn't refresh this page Azure DevOps. Still we can find this DevOps. Neither I perform any push or pull or commit operation. Even then we can see this branch here. Now move back to my Azure Databricks portal. Here we have DevOps sub branch. Can you see here? If I click on this option, we are under the domain of this DevOps Sachin. So once I have selected this sub branch, I need to create a folder. So I'm going to create a folder here. So I'm going to create DevOps sub branch underscore folder and make it 1 underscore. I'm going to create this folder under this umbrella. Inside this folder, I want to create a notebook. So I'm going to create a test notebook. Let's create this test book, rename it. Just click on this option. Let's sub branch underscore 1 underscore notebook. Here I'm going to write some option. Going to Control A, Cut C, and going to write my print command. Under this comment, I'm going to write this address, which is DevOps underscore sub branch 1 and a notebook. And I'm not going to run this cell because once you will hit this run, it will ask any connect compute resource. Currently, we do not have any resource, neither SQL serverless or general purpose or any job, anything. In addition, I'm going to leave it here. Now going back to your workspace here, click on this workspace. Here you have repository. Here you have all the values here. So I'm going to click workspace here. Can you see repos here? Currently it is empty. So I'm going to click home. Here we have DevOps. If you click on this folder, here you have DevOps sub branch 1 folder. Under this folder you have that notebook. Okay, so what you will do, click on this DevOps sub branch on top. Make sure you are in DevOps sub branch 1, and here you can see changes. Here you can see this notebook, and I want to commit this value. So I'm going to put this command sub branch 1 notebook commit. Hit on commit and push. Make sure you are putting that comment in this message box before performing commit and push option. Did you observe? Once I have commit and push, I can see anything here, no changed files, which means you have performed that commit operation as of now. Now, subsequently move back to my DevOps portal, click on this main, click on this DevOps sub-branch. Can you see sub-branch 1 notebook commit is showing here, which means some content has been added in my sub-branch. In case you will click on this content on left, click on this content. Here you will find that folder. Here we have notebook which we created there. Move back to your history command. Here you can see this command here, which means this is the command commit history for the specific branch. You can switch from sub branch to main branch as well, and you can go from history to content as well. Let's make another file there in our folder. So I'm going to create, make sure you are under the sub branch. Here I'm going to create this notebook. I'm going to create this notebook, new notebook in sub branch. Here we have that notebook, right? So I'm going to save this sub branch with some particular value. Here you can see on top my option is showing .py. Still I'm going to create this option. If I go to my home option workspace, you will find, click on this workspace, you will find this is not .py, rather this is IPy file here. So how you can see here, you just go back there, click on this sub branch on top. Here you can see .py, .ipy and b. That's a totally logical. So what I'll do, I'll go back here to setting. Inside the setting, go to developer, going down with your Python notebook interactive debug, or you will find something, search for Python notebook. Here you have Python cell in space, no. Here you have syntax, here you have serverless values. You will find this option default file format for notebook. So I'm going to expand this drop down, go to source. I'm going to select this source option. Okay, that's automatically saving here. Moving back to my workspace here, click on this DevOps. Here we have DevOps. Here we have this value. Let's create a notebook now, and going to create this notebook, notebook underscore 3 .py. I'm going to write some print function, print, and inside this let's write some comment, notebook 3, and let's save. Now let's check whether we have this option. Can you see now this is not showing .py. If you click the sub branch, is it still showing? Here we have .py, which means we don't need to provide .py. So by default it's showing py. So moving back here, click on this notebook, go on top, remove that option here, right? Which means whatever we are obtaining in this branch are showing .py option. Let's commit these two files in our Azure DevOps. This would be commit 2, and here we have sub branch 1 notebook. Hit on commit and push. That's it. We don't have any changes here. Moving back to our sub branch, click on your DevOps here, click on content history. Can you see sub branch notebook comment? Compare. Here you have all these options here, right? Click on this content. Here we have this folder. Click on this folder here. Click on this history. Here you have this commit 2 and commit 1 here, sub branch 1, and this was the second comment. Okay, click on this folder. Here you have 3 commits. First one is for main, second for sub branch, third is for sub branch second comment. If you click on this content, click on this folder. Here you have this option. Now go to files from repos and files. Subsequently, you will find all the content here. Click on this folder. Can you see this is showing your notebook and other files as well. Click on this .py. Here you have this option where we have this particular values and all these signboard here. Okay. So if you look very carefully, we have the comment in Databricks notebook, which is source indicates this notebook was created in Databricks. This is automatically added. We didn't add. So this was added in Databricks only. Now I'm going to make changes in this notebook. Going back to Databricks, close this one, click on this notebook 3. Allow me to change this name, add a code here, print this option, and let's print this would be sub branch 1, and here we have notebook 3. Okay, and going back to my workspace, here we have notebook 3. Okay, with this we have paused. Let's pull this first. Click on this sub branch. If you click on this one, can you see this is showing red, which means we have created something, some changes here. And here we have notebook 3, which is considering as a new appended. Here we have A, added. Here we have D, stands for deleted, which means we don't want to add this one. So we want to make this, keep this new file, and we want to delete this old file. So let's make commit number 4 and commit and push. That's it, successfully committed and push change to branch this one. Going back to my DevOps, click on repositories, click on DevOps folder. Here you can find both these files, DevOps 3 and notebook 3. Click on here. You can see this is command, this is command. And here we can see all the commands which we have updated and written on the original file in Databricks notebook. Now we have make so many changes in our branch and sub branch. We are commencing towards pull request. Let's perform our first pull request. Create a pull request here. On top you can see from which branch to which branch. What's the source, what's the destination here. So here you can expand, here you can expand as well. So I want to merge sub branch 1 to main branch. Despite that we may have other branches as well, but as of now I want to keep this one. So I'm going to perform merge pull 1, and you want to put some description here. I'm going to leave it as of now. Reviewer, in real scenario, any reporting manager or CEO or any higher authority will be reviewer for, but regardless that code, we do not have that code. So work limit to link, so I'm not going to change anything. Let's not create as draft, I'm going to create as of now. Depicting no merge conflicts, which means we do not have any depicting and any conflict here. Going top, you can see created pull request. Going to see files, here we have all the files 1 2 3 4. Here we have updates, here we have commits. all the commits are showing here. Eventually, you will have to complete it. Here you can see complete, mark as default, draft or abandoned. So I'm going to make it complete here. So this is showing a graph where we have sub branch and branch as well. Complete associated work items. You want to delete DevOps sub branch after merging. I don't want to delete anything in my sub branch. I want to keep it as, for all intents and purposes, I'm going to keep it in our sub developers as well. And let's hit complete merge. It's showing green, which means this has been completed. Expand this part, show details. You can see merge, associate work times were completed. And if you want to delete source branch, you can go back here. Now moving back to my files, here we have subfolder. Inside this subfolder we have this one. If you go to your main branch, here we have all the files as well. Now notice here, if you click on that option where we have repository, let me show that part here. If you will perform some delete one, then you might not have this DevOps sub branch folder here, or the sub branch here. It might have deleted because we didn't check box the delete option. And also, if you want to pull something, you can proceed pulling as well. If that sub branch might have deleted, you cannot pull here. It might have showing some error. Now moving back to my DevOps portal, here we have files, here we have pushes. If you click on commits, you can see all your commits as well. Merge, PR3, and here we have commit 4, commit 2, 1, and all the options are showing here. Now you can go to project settings, go to repository, expand this option, select my project here. Against all odds, I can go down and click on policies here. You can click on this DevOps sub branch and main branch. So this is showing project important branch name is USS in the repository with pre-merge and check policies as well. You can make changes here: file path validation, case enforcement, names, path length, maximum file size. All these options will show here. If you click on this main here, you can make changes here as well. Limit merge types, check limit work types, and their validation will work here. You can enable or disable from here as well. That's it for this video.